All right, hey again out there. Sorry it's been a little bit. Kind of got caught up with doing stuff like being an adult and having my own place now, and not being homeless or starving. So kind of had to worry about that. But yeah, anyways, we're back. We're cooking again. It's currently part 187. Last time I played was in July, except for a couple of days ago when again, same deal. Showed a friend a private little world tour for like not even an in-game day. So that's fun. But yeah, nothing's changed. Just showing what's going on and all that. It's always fun. But yeah, we're back. It's currently day 1866, about to be 1867 because it is turning nighttime and all. And we're just playing for shits and giggles today. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to do something, so that'll be fun. But we'll see how that goes. So but yeah, it ought to be pretty fun. You might have heard there's actually some villager changes in the pipeline apparently, which uh no, I do no, not the way they are now. They are not cool at all. If we want to be picky, technically they don't affect me, since all my villagers are already done. I still don't like them though. So I've sat down and I've done the math, and let's say I wanted to get oh, I haven't even considered the shulker box cost of that yet. Whoops. Anyways, let's say I wanted to sit down and get a just a normal amount of books, a double chest of shulker boxes of every single enchantment book. So it's something like 59,000 enchanted books and emeralds if they're all one emerald apiece. Not to mention the shulker boxes is like that amount divided by like 27 or so, something like that. I think it's actually a little bit easier than that, but not good is my point. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Need a lot of stuff to pull that one off. So not gonna do that for a while. I want to do some of it today at least, so we'll at least try and fill up a shulker box of like all the different important books. Because otherwise, I don't think I have it in me to sit down and grind, whether it's at the raid farm or by trading or whatever the hell, for like 60,000 emeralds. I don't think I got it in me, to be perfectly honest. That's too many of them, even for me. Mainly because it's emerald farming and it's boring as hell. But it has to be. Well, that's the thing though. It doesn't have to be done. I just want it to be done just as like a as a fail proof in case something happens. So hey, can you hear a creeper farmer in action here? We go ahead and F3 and B. You can see some of them dying in there and whatnot. But yeah, built this and then immediately stopped playing for about 3 weeks. So a little bit of a shame, but at least I can finally start playing again. Got a good bit of gunpowder already though, which is always nice. But you know, not too bad. That's not what we're really here for. I need to clean that out too at some point. But that's not what we're here to worry about. I'm here to trade and do a lot of it, so that's gonna be fun. Maybe there will be something worth trading. Who knows? But yeah, I've just kind of been busy doing a lot of stuff, and I'm just kind of not used to streaming again, unfortunately. So trying to sit down and really get back into the swing of things, but it's been kind of rough recently. Again, like I've said, moved into a place on my own. It is 900 bucks a month for a slab of concrete, which no, I don't like that. Do not like that at all. So I'm in the process of finding a second job because I like where I work at now, and I've got some commitments there. I need to like, I would like to continue. And I'm open with my boss, and he's a reasonable guy, so he knows I'm trying to get a second job because well, I have no money, and I kind of need money to be able to afford to work at all. So it's a little bit of a pain. And there's no way they can pay me enough for what I do to actually like justify me like staying there permanently the way it is. So I kind of have to find extra work somewhere else. Luckily, it turns out the data analysis work that I've been picking up at the company, not to mention the skills I've been picking up on site, are like really fucking valuable apparently. Like I'm pretty confident that I can get a second job within about 2 months if I sit down, rewrite my resume, cover letters, and I can just if I can just get into an interview, I can honest to God smooth talk my way into it. So I've got I don't have the time experience, but I've got the knowledge, I got the skills. I just don't have like 4 years of experience. I've got like two, which is still good for what I need to do, but it's not four. But I'm sure I can, I'm sure I can smooth talk that part over at least, so I'm not too overstressed about it. Um, the fuck is that? Oh, that's just cobblestone. Yeah. So, other stuff I guess too. It's just been kind of getting around in life and just kind of seeing what's out there and just mainly again trying not to be broke. I'm also checking for us, and that's what I thought. Who knows? That's what I wanted to see. Hopefully, we got just a little bit more. I kind of want to get a third sniffer here. Oh shoot, maybe we can. Hang on. Hand him over now. Finally. I'll go ahead and hatch one in Little Cave. Why not? There he goes. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some more money and not be broke. Usually helps. I'm not exactly asking for the world or nothing, but I'm asking to make like enough to be able to save. Because no matter what I do, I can only at max save about $700 a month at absolute maximum. So God forbid I have any kind of accident or problem that stops me from doing anything, which means I would lose all my money and probably all my stuff. So I would really like for that to not happen. And luckily I don't think that will, but you never know in this day and age. So not counting on that. We'll just take some extra shulker shells. Got a couple of empty boxes, but take a couple of these too, I guess. And then it's mainly just books. It's a lot of math, and it's not hard math, but it's a lot of math to figure how much we have to spend. And again, we're talking, and we're not talking about a small amount here. This is like, again, I don't know if someone's ever done this before, at least on this kind of scale. It's crazy. See if I can shoot these guys. Okay, maybe not all four of them. That's how I die. If I had to guess, that's probably how I die is by trying to do something like that. So we're gonna maybe not do that. Yeah, always fun. Making a wrong decision, but it happens. People make bad decisions. I make them all the time. Like right now, for example. But yeah, a little bit disheartening with some of the villager changes they're wanting to make. I think on paper it was a solid idea, locking certain enchantments to be guaranteed, but like they're a little bit harder to get a hold of because they're restricted to like a specific type of villager. But then obviously it's like Skyblock would just be not worth it at all. Not worth it, but like it'd be really fucking hard. Um, and to be honest, they definitely have like an idea going there, but it's too half baked as it stands to be worth considering in any like serious way. I mean, seriously, it would completely like I would be fine, obviously, because yeah, I wonder why. But I'd hate for other people. And I wouldn't even like it for either, just because like I've already dumped so much into curing him that if I can't, especially the glass pane one, that actually would suck more than the librarian one, man. You know how nice it was just to be able to spend a one glass pane for an emerald. It's insanely good. But we're not here to worry about that at the moment. We're here to put down some extra shulker boxes, and basically what I'm trying to do is just get, as I've said, a double chest of shulker boxes of every single book. So 54 shulker boxes of Aqua Affinity, 54 shulker boxes of Looting 3, 54 shulker boxes of Riptide 3, etc., etc., etc. So you kind of get the picture there of what I'm trying to do. Will I do it? No. If we're, real talk here. This isn't gonna happen. I will do it for a little bit, and then realize, wow, 59,000 is a lot more than I thought. And if you ever sit down and think about how much that is in terms of just actual numbers, I'll tell you. Let's just say I wanted to do one shulker box of each book type right now, okay? And I have all the villagers to do it, and I can do it. That's still 1,000 emeralds and 1,000 books. So if I wanted to buy the bookshelves, and it'd be like something, it'd be a lot more than 1,000 emeralds. Now, do I have them on hand? Yeah. Should I spend all of them? Probably. I could get away with it, but it's a lot. It's a lot of emeralds, and it's a lot of them. It was something like 4 shulker boxes of emerald blocks or something like that for like the raw amount that I needed. So it's more than I would like to spend, but I have to spend it all the same. Now, here it is, right? It's been so long since I've actually sat down and played, I've kind of forgotten where half my stuff is. I need to fix that up too while I'm kind of hanging around, I guess. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I want my fortune 1 here. We're gonna actually turn back up friendly sounds because, forgot to do that last time. It was because of the mine carts is why I had that turned down. I don't know why they're considered friendly creatures. That's like the weirdest, most specific decision I think I've seen them like just be in a while. So not like that. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of bookshelves with some of the money we got. But no, I think the changes are an idea. Like they definitely do need to be nerfed, but I think that's quite possibly the absolute worst way to do it. Like there's definitely a right way and a wrong way to do it, and that is not the right way to do it. Saying, hey, certain ones are just going to be locked behind, villagers or different types of villagers, and it's too half baked. Not to mention too, some of them are like, efficiency 3, and you'll never be able to get 4 or 5, and it's just it's just too fucked up the way it currently is to do it in good faith. So I hope they do take the time to sit down and rework it, because if not, and luckily it's experimental, so it's not even gonna happen in like the next major update. But like, it's still enough for me to have to sit down and be serious about like getting a ton of shit for it. So I can't just assume that it's gonna be fine forever. And not to mention, I think it's about time I sat down and did something like this. If we're being like actually realistic here, I think something in the ballpark of about 3 shulker boxes. Okay, like 1 shulker box is some of the more niche ones. Like 1 shulker box of books for the fishing rod enchantments, trident, crossbow, things like that I don't use. I think that's fair. But when it comes to mending, unbreaking, protections, all the different protections, all the different like tool and weapon enchantments, I think those ones should have probably about 3 apiece at least. So which is still a lot, but it's not 54, so it's a lot more doable. It's still a lot though. I don't even know if I could get like I don't even know. Well, I could get 100 like enchanted books of one type in a day, like on an actual like real life day. But god damn, I would not want to do that forever though. Again, can't stress that enough. It's just the amount of time it would take that I could just be doing anything else. Not even just anything else in my life, just in here, just, I mean, shit, I got a whole mountain I gotta finish on top of all that, like, I got so many other things I still want to do in this world, but, it's just been a matter of sitting down and doing them half the damn time. It just takes too long. I still got that sphere that's always looming overhead, and the mountain is the big thing. I can't stress that enough. I want to finish that mountain, but again, things are kind of weird right now because I go to work, I come home, I go to sleep, and that's it. I come back like 6 in the evening to like 2 a.m. So I do have like 8 hours of me actually doing stuff. But I just want to like hang out with friends and like do stupid shit. So that's what I end up doing. That's why I haven't been back in so long. Is because I just hang out with friends and I do stupid stuff like that, which is fair. But. All right, so I might have overbought a little bit there. Oh shit, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, let's see. We got a couple of extra Aqua Affinity books. We'll go ahead and buy the rest of those. And you can kind of see what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna go down a line pretty much and just buy, do a little bit of small purchases, help out local business or something like that. But yeah, it turns out I'm considered cool and good at my job, which is very worrying because I should not be allowed near like hardly anything when it comes to this level of stuff. So that's good to hear. But buy a couple of extra Riptide books. God damn it, I need those. All right. I'm gonna have to go back and get those. Protection 4, obviously a godsend. Want those. Oh, yeah, right. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Wow, that is a hell of a steal there. Yeah, Jesus. I guess obviously we don't need the curses too, so that brings it down from 37 to 35 different types, which saves me about, what was it? Let's see here. 27 times 54. Yeah, that would have. Oh, yeah, that's like more than 1,000 there. Okay, yeah, that definitely saves me a good bit of time. So glad I don't have to do that one. But Jesus, yeah. But I think this will be a really cool way to start building, or an excuse to start building, like a big ass library or something like that. I've talked about stuff similar to that idea in the past. Mainly, I've had this idea like in the back of my head for a very long time now, where like I want like a really, I mean, and when I say big, I mean like bigger than the mountain, and not just in terms of like width, but well, not in terms of width, but definitely in terms of height. I want like a building. I just want one building that's like an entire city contained in like a single structure. I think that would be cool. This big tree that I was like debating on building, it was definitely something I would like to give a shot, but I don't know how much of a shot I could give it, to be honest. But it's at least something I've got on the back burner that I'm considering. It's just, again, it's another one of those very big projects that I'd have to finish up everything else first before I could really like sit down and say, yeah, this is something I'm willing to do. Because this is another like couple month long thing I'd have to dedicate a bunch of time to, and I hate trying to. I need to quit leaving shit unfinished in this world. You know, the mountains, the entire fucking world itself. I mean, I still have all those renovation projects I want to do on my old farms that I just have not touched in like, ages. There's more I need to do. There's always more, but it's stuff I know I can do. I just don't, which is a real shame sometimes. But what happens? We're already almost out of books, so yay. Let's just break in some more, I guess. But yeah, I'm trying to get by. I'm trying to get some stuff figured out. All the jobs I've been looking at are things I can do, and in fact, they're actually not just things I can do. They're things I've already done, and I'm currently doing at my real job right now. Which is why I'm very serious about trying to find a second job, because the ones I'm able to find, because of it being in data analysis, a lot of them can be done remote, and a lot of them are being offered fully remote. And like, shit, I'm good at what I do. I'm really good, and I can actually make shit to prove it, which is really nice too. But I think I do got the skill for it. I just need to sit down and like, I guess apply myself just a little bit more. But if I do, man, it's just the payoff of it's ridiculous. I mean, like the cheapest ones I'm seeing are like 60,000 a year, and I only make like 38,000, which 38,000, is not bad. It gets me by. That's all it does. All I am is one disaster away, and I lose everything, and I can't keep doing that forever. I know I can't, but it's just kind of how it is right now, unfortunately, until I get that figured out. So, but I know I can't do that forever. We need chests. Do I have any chests somewhere else? I gotta have some. Oh, no, I've got a spare box of wood. Actually, let me do one other thing really quickly, too, before I forget. Should have our farmers somewhere down one of these. Let's see. Yeah, I'm also kind of out of food in my inventory here. I've got like a whole shulker box of golden carrots sitting somewhere, but that means I have to like sit down and grab them, so I'll just do that instead, and now we're back to normal amounts of food. By normal amounts of food, no one person should be able to hoard this much, but that's what makes it funny, so, that's alright. Fishermen that I ignore because I only wanted them for campfires. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ah, man, that's crazy that I wanted to do that. Oh, this whole thing is crazy. And this is another thing I need to finish. See, what the fuck's up with that, right? Like, come on, been ignoring this for too long, too, man. Oh, man, too much stuff to do, too little time. Or too much time to do it, so I'd end up doing nothing, which is a bit of a problem I gotta work on myself, but... I think I can pick up a second job and, like, really, like, do good with it. It's just, again, been a matter of getting the time to sit down and do it and find something better to do. Um, oh, it's been finding the opportunity, For a while, I thought I wanted to do IT. I thought I wanted to do finance and accounting before that. And, like, I'm good at finance, but there was just something about, like, the accounting and finance stuff that it clicked with me, but it wasn't something I had like long-term enjoyment for, and I know I don't have long-term enjoyment for it. And then I ended up finding out about like data analysis stuff. I'm like, wow, this shit is fun, and I'm good at it, and it makes sense to me. Oh hell yeah, and it's in demand. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. And like, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping I can land something, but it'll be interesting, that's for sure. He's glad I'll have something else I can do. Now, we gotta have something. Yeah, we got 21 in there. That should be good. That should be enough extra chests for right now, but I do need to make more at some point. Kind of running out of everything like usual, so... let's see, I can go back in the wood box. I guess we can go check on the sniffers while we're down here too, but... I'm only 20, so it's like I still have the rest of my life ahead of me, but it's precisely because I got the rest of my life ahead of me is why I'm trying to be so serious, about trying to find something really solid this early on. So oh hey, look at him go. He's a little dumbass. But, it's because I have the rest of my life ahead of me is why I'm trying to find something early on. If I have the money now, even by the time I'm 30, I got enough money to actually do stuff. I don't gotta be like a millionaire or nothing, but I can't exactly be living in a trailer for the next 10 years and still have nothing, I can't, and I won't do that forever. I gotta figure something out. But hopefully it'll be fun. Let's go check on the sugarcane farm. I'm sitting down and thinking about it because I haven't looked at this in a hot minute here, so... Let's see what we got. We got sugarcane down here. Yes, we do. We have a little bit of extra sugarcane. Not gonna harvest it though. I really do not fucking care that much about it. So just cool to know that we have it. And that's the whole point of it. Was that hey, if I do need it, it's a bunch of it right there. So good for me, I guess. Damn, I really kind of want to take some time too to redo some of the staircases here, man. I don't know. There's some cool shit I want to do with this place still, especially when it comes to touching up things like this cavern now, but I don't know. Again, it's the same issue of there's so much stuff I want to do and there's so many cool ideas I have, even if I put them down on paper, I still have to sit down and do them, and then I have to sit down and pick which ones I want to do, which is a bit of a problem because all of them are good options. So I'm pretty much at the point now, and all of them are big projects too. And I don't know which one I would like benefit the most from starting first. That's the thing. So it might just be whichever one I find coolest. I'll start first. But again, it's just like seeing it to the end is another thing on its own. I want to see these things through to the end, but it can get really difficult. Wow, that's pretty quick. Jesus, I forgot how fast this thing is. I mean, that was the whole point of making it the way I made it. But I still, man, it's quicker than I remember. Remember, it was only at 8 stacks when we checked at it on it here at the start of the stream, and it's only been 20 minutes, and I've got like an extra. What the? Well, I'm taking that back with me. I don't know why the fuck that's there. Okay. Good thing I came down here to just look at shit, and I want those too. This is mainly why I was down here. We still do need to build another 3 layers of this, by the way. I kind of want to point that out. This is done, quote unquote, but not really. There's more stuff I really want to do with this place, and I just want another 3 layers for more efficiency, but I don't need the extra 3 layers, so that's why I'm not too bothered by it. I want to redo the honey farm at some point. I think I should maybe take some time one day to split up what I want to do. Like, I should have, like, a week where I, like, completely, like, overhaul, like, all of, like, my different overworld farms to, like, move them or, like, make them better. I think moving the slime farm would probably be a good idea. We're probably getting rid of it altogether at the moment just because there's so much of it that I'm just not going to ever touch, I mean, that's 6 stacks of slime. Well, maybe actually I would use that. That is 6 stacks of slime blocks, to be fair, but the farm itself is in a weird spot, and, like, I'd kind of want to take some time to do that, or, I know one thing I'd like to do is get rid of the cobblestone pillars outside of my base, but those take a long time to do too, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to do either. None of it is easy, but it still needs to be done, But, yeah, no, second job, want to get one, If I do really good at it, I actually would have to sit down with my boss and talk about switching over to part-time because, well, I think I'm in a good position to bargain with him a little bit more. And he's a very reasonable man, and same with the actual CEO too, and they're good people, And plus too, it don't necessarily matter, I guess, whether or not they are. It definitely helps that they are, they're nice people and they want to work with me and I absolutely want to work with them, but You know, if I ever absolutely had to, I could be like, well, you know I definitely am replaceable, quote unquote, in terms of some of my skills, but that's the thing. I like what I do at my current job is like important because I do everything at my current job. I don't do everything by myself, but when someone needs help with something, I'm so incredibly diverse with what I'm able to do that if payroll needs help doing something, I have enough knowledge beforehand to help out straight away, no questions asked. If accounts receivable needs help with something, I got enough knowledge straight away, no questions asked. Payable needs help with something, no questions asked. I'm right there. I'm helping out the fleet manager for our vehicle fleet of like 200 of them, no questions asked. I was doing IT work until we got our IT manager, who even now I'm still helping him get settled into the company. And while he's getting settled, I'm still doing IT work. So, not to mention my own actual job. And then I'm working on building up my skills even more to where, like, I'm single-handedly the best person in that company with Excel, no questions asked, and it's really, really not even a competition. Like it's like it's leaps and bounds, So I'm ridiculously skilled at that. And then my data analysis stuff that I'm working on too is a massive asset for them considering how rapid they're growing. So they're gonna want someone down the line who can actually sit down and at least look at this stuff and not only understand the numbers behind it, but the money behind it. I know the people now, so it's not like I'm a stranger anymore to them. And it's like I got enough there where like if I need to, I can like just talk to them about it, and be like, hey, I still want to keep in touch with you guys and work for you guys. I just can't do this full time anymore because it just doesn't make financial sense long term. Because I'd be an idiot to go from making 38,000 to 70,000 and say no, I'm good on working for 70,000, doing the exact same work if not easier. Because and fully remote, might I add. I want to make that clear too. This is fully remote stuff, so depending on how hard or easy this upcoming second job would be, hypothetically, I could pick up a third one, and then I would have two remote jobs simultaneously because they all provide their own equipment. And as long as I'm able to keep them separate, which I can do for sure, um, I can. I'm pretty confident I can hit 100K this year if I'm smart about it and I'm like serious about it. I've got my old resume downloaded. I'm working on actually getting a hold of like, and I know it's just a Google search away nowadays. None of the AI boom's kind of like settled down, but I need to like sit down and get something to rewrite my cover letters for me because there is no way in hell I'm doing that myself for each and every company. Um, and I need to respec my what is it called, my resume a little bit better too. It's not bad by any means, but there's some better wording I need to use for it, and I need to emphasize certain experiences a little bit more than I currently do. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Here we go. Depth Strider 3. Alright, we're going to go ahead and dump away some of the extras. And let's just start buying. Fuck. Oops. Uh, Misinput. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I think I can do it. I'm pretty confident I can do it, man. It's just, it's a matter of sitting down and doing it. It's always a matter of sitting down and doing it for me. But I'm getting better at doing it and actually making sure I've managed my time better. And I've studied, I've got the experience, I know what I'm doing now, and I know what to look for. And I've got the actual, like, proof to back it up, too, instead of just talking out of my ass again, like usual, so... I'm still talking out of my ass a bunch, but I got the actual skills to back it up in the, like, technical terms and know how to do it, so... They assign me a take-home project or whatever, no sweat. I can break it down in a day. Not even a big deal anymore. Because I'm good now. I've always been good, I'm better, so. But, ooh, see, that's not cool. See, we gotta curve those out, when I can, because that's, gonna add up over time. Fucking did it again, didn't I? God damn it. Hey, you give that back, though. There we go. Don't scare me like that either, though. I did not mean to hit that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can kind of get some more stuff put together in my life. Cause I'm close. Do I already have efficiency 5 somewhere else? I do, yeah, because I was to say that's such a weird thing to not mention. Is that I have efficiency 5, but I'm just like, oh, fucking beta arthropods. Like, okay, I mean, to be fair, it's fucking beta arthropods. Who fucking cares, right? I mean, like, come on. But nah, I'm not one to be picky about this kind of stuff. But at the same time, I absolutely am. But yeah, I'll give them why not? That's efficiency. I almost wasted a bunch on efficiency 4, which is like worthless here. Now I could have. Wow, this is a good fucking. Wow, this guy's really good for tridents, but that's not the point. I could have sworn there was one that did sell Bane of Arthropods 5, but again, it's been so goddamn long that I don't remember. I genuinely have no fucking idea. That's not cool though. That's gonna hurt in the long run. Um, Same with this one too, but you know, I kind of can't do a bunch about. Well, I can do stuff about it. The problem is I don't fucking care enough to do stuff about that, because that means I have to sit down. I have to re-roll. And I was over it too. I mean, you can't blame me at that point. I was fucking over it, man. All right, I was sitting here and grinding these for like weeks at one point, or just ever. And it's for like what, Thorns 2? Like, shut the fuck up. Who fucking cares? It's Thorns 2. Like, nah. Stop it. It ain't real. It's not a real enchantment. Okay? That's just what the government wants you to think. Thorns 2 is not real, okay? It does not exist. That's just not cool. I don't believe in that kind of shit here. Alright, wow, that's a good one. But no, you know, there's more I can be doing in life, and I know there's more. Even right now, I don't have everything experience wise yet or anything like that, but the fact of the matter is I'm close, and I'm really, really close now. So I kind of don't have to worry about it as much. So I'm gonna actually try and buckle down and get serious about finding a second job, because I need more money. I don't need to be like the richest person in the world or some stupid shit like that. But God, I would love to not live in Florida is a good start. I hate this state. This state sucks. It is hot. There is nothing fun down here. I do not like most of the people who live down here. It fucking blows. I don't like it. It's just not good. But yeah, you know, where is anything? Give me a second. Yeah, here we go. All right, here's where we were. Again, I just wanted to see if we had a 5 somewhere. I could have sworn, man, we had 5. I don't know where, but I know it was somewhere. I think. If not, it's really not that big of a deal. But I gotta know. All right, never be too sure. But there are definitely a couple of like enchantments I am slacking on that I'm sure I'd like to get at some point. But to be honest, again, if it's like being an arthropod, it's whatever. However, for things like, oh, what was it? It was one of the ones that was 4. That's kind of a serious problem that I need to address before it's too late. I might not ever get a chance again to do it. It was one of these ones. As we kind of go down the list here, yeah. So like 5 protection 3, feather falling 3 is specifically is quite a bad one to not have. Sharpness 2 as well. That is not a good one to not have at 5. It's not like the end of the world or nothing like that, but it would definitely help out a bunch. But Jesus Christ, I'd have to grind for that for so long. And that's the thing. I don't want to. I'm tired of grinding, man. Oh, it's all it's boiled down to the last couple months. That's why I've been taking so much of a break conveniently, because it's just, I don't know. It's all been grinding with this stuff, and it's getting like completely ridiculous after a certain point. Game's still more than fun, and I still do have like a good passion for it, but there is a point where it's just kind of insane. I mean, again, seriously, even just with the villager stuff alone, this has been such a project that I don't think, again, I still have never seen anyone else even attempt something like this. The villager with the librarian part, for sure, absolutely, I've seen people do that, but in terms of everything else, it has just, again, there just hasn't been anyone else. There's been no one else who's gotten like the arrow trades that I've gotten, and like just the amount of villagers in one area like this, and like 8 Sigurd. It's just insane. So I'm kind of hoping I don't really lose this with the update. I already fucking had Riptide. Did I fucking buy more? I better not have. Good, I didn't. Okay, luckily I didn't. That's good to hear. Not buy Riptide. Okay, do not buy, because I already have it. But yeah, I just kind of have to get more stuff together with my own life first before I can start going out and looking for like a bunch of like even crazier stuff. But I've got an actual plan, which is more than I can say for the past like 10 years. Which, to be fair, 10 years ago I was, I don't know, 10 for example. So excuse me for not having a fucking plan at 10 years old. But You know, it's different now. Now I'm older, and now I can think and have coherent thoughts, and I actually like live by myself, so I enjoy what I do. But you know, there's more stuff out there, and I need to always keep an eye out for it. Because if I don't keep an eye out for it, no one else is, and I know that. So I need to actually make sure to remember to look out for it. You know, it's important to fight for yourself because no one else is in this day and age. So I did not just put those away. There we go. There you go. I need to buy more bookshelves. Damn, these were here the whole time. That's crazy. Oh, I actually put those there, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ, got that fucking. I just wasn't expecting it. All right, look, he fucking spooked me. It ain't like he can kill me or nothing, but it just came up out of nowhere. So, ugh. Yeah, it's just weird seeing shit like that. It's because I have the mob switch on normally, so I'm still not even like used to seeing mobs anymore. It's weird. I only have it off right now just because of the fucking the dumbasses in my the creepers. Yes, a creeper farm. I don't know why I forgot that word for a second there. Yeah. Want the creeper farm to actually stay up and running. Now, of course, as I say this, I'm actually not close enough to load it right now, so technically it's not doing me any good, but my point still stands. I want it, like, just okay as it is for now, just because, I kind of want to, use it, so. Alright, well, we got enough extra books here, so let's just go and break them open. Take too long. We're doing pretty good on books so far, or rather on enchanted books, but that's because I've already got a backlog of I've already got an emerald backlog. If I didn't, then again we're gonna run into some issues because then I've got things like the raid farm I have to go build, or not build. I've already got the raid farm. It's just using it. I don't even know if it works anymore. It's been well over a year since I've used it, and the game's updated like majorly, like twice. I haven't used it since before. The last time I used it was before 1.19, because I also used it to help me get the how did we get here achievement. I wanted that before the darkness effect came out, so I wouldn't have to fuck up everything. So, you know. But no, I don't even remember if it works. And to be honest, I kind of want to build like a more advanced one of like a stacking raid farm at some point. But it's that's a thing on its own. That's for like another time, a long time from now, I'm sure. But that's still something I would like to do because it would be cool and whatnot. Fire aspect. Let's see. Fire protection. Right. Yes, I remember that now. How fun. It's made really good. Like, bruh, no way. Let's go ahead and get that in there. There we go. Turn them over. There we go. Go ahead and get some extra fire protection. Feather falling 3. Not a very good book, unfortunately, but what can you do? I can tell you, you just not have a feather falling 3. That usually helps. Let's see. So that was feather falling 3. Mending, obviously, need that. In fact, that's probably gonna be one of the first ones I like really sit down and bulk on because it's yeah, I wonder fucking why it's mending. I hate AFK shit too, as I've talked about. Specifically for these kinds of worlds where they're hardcore like this, I feel like just being AFK is not cool. And also it's like I don't want to die by because I'm gonna fuck something up when it comes to building it where it's not gonna be fully AFK proof like I would have liked it to be. So I'm like literally just asking for problems by like letting that happen. So it's better to not let it be an issue in the first place by not doing it. So I don't like doing it for that reason. Respiration 2. Wouldn't even get 3. That's fucked up. Whatever though. But I did throw something away. Shit. Yeah. Let's see. F3B. I think I can still see the XP in the book down there, so we'll have to go pick that back up here in a moment. Sharpness 4, again, something I kind of want to patch up at some point, but I will not do because that means I have to sit down and get more villagers. Okay, I seem to have miscounted my books yet again. That's not cool. Fuck. Oh, wait, that's right, I can just shift click them back. It's really easy. There we go. Thorns 2, Respiration 3. You know, Reading is a pretty useful skill to have, right? Oh, hey, is that a cliff? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, man, I think... Oh, dude, I think my finger slipped, I'm not really paying attention right now. Sorry, man, I seem to have lost a couple of books. Fortunately, auditor can't find them. On an unrelated note, my auditor is in the hospital, but they're never gonna find out who did it or what even happened to him, so I don't gotta worry. But, oh yeah, Respiration 3, would have been cool to, remember that that existed. By, like, I don't know, reading, the signs that I have up there for a reason, yeah. Oops. Not too big of a deal, it's, like, 12 emeralds, who fucking cares, right? I could have combined them, to be fair, into 3, but, like, literally, why would I do that, when I could just buy them, like, right now? And, like, in all seriousness, I could just buy them right now, and it's, like, literally no harm, no foul, and, I kind of want it to be. Alright, so we're down to, Thorns 2. God damn, there's still... Oh my god, there's still so many more of these to buy, dude. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, what if I... What the fuck was I knew what I was getting myself into by saying I wanted a shulker, or a double chest of shulker boxes of each book, but I'm absolutely never going through with that fully. I don't think if I could if I wanted to. That's how bad it is. It's too much. Fool's errand, and that's putting it lightly. That's just, oh no, dude, I could not fucking do that forever. Alright, let's just go dump these down, I guess. We'll leave these shulker boxes here until they all get filled up, so just so that way they're like on demand and whatnot. Kind of what the point of this area is for anyway, so. Alright, let's see here. Where are we looking? We should be coming up on it. Here we go. So, Sharpness 4 was the last thing we bought. We're about to buy Thorns 2. Let's go ahead and maybe buy Thorns 2. Interesting. I seem to have overdone it. Fuck me. Keep doing that. Quit doing that. That's not cool. I don't even like Thorns! Yeah, wait, you ever sit down and think, I don't even like Thorns, man? Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't even like Thorns. Shit stinks. Oh, whatever. I'll just dump those in the back, and I need to go get those other ones. And I need to go get my fireworks again, too. Now that I got the gunpowder, it shouldn't be too much anymore, so... Man, dude, I'm kind of ready just to kind of get started with my life fully, and, just, I want to keep working forever like my mom, or my parents, or literally just my mom, I guess, so... and not to mention, too, I don't like being broke. It's not fun. Obviously, it's not fun. No one wants to be broke, but I think I got a rare chance here to actually, like, do something about it before I get old and have to work for, like, 30... You better not have fucking reconnected to a different lectern. I'm gonna break your skull in half, dude. That you better not have. Out of anything I don't want, that's, like, the thing I don't want, is for them to try and reconnect to a different lectern because of the issues that causes down the line. Like, all the time, dude. It is bad if they do that. So here's hoping they didn't, because that's really a serious problem if they do that constantly. So I'm hoping they didn't. Frostwalker, there we go. Cool, yay. Knockback, fuck you, I'm gonna ignore that one. I should have some extra books still. Come on. The fuck? I know they're in here somewhere. What the fuck? Where the fuck are they? That's about to say, I was like, I did not already burn through that many, but luckily I didn't, but goddamn, I thought I did for a moment there. Breaking 3. You wouldn't be able to get that anymore, if the changes go through the way they are, which is just insane. That's just evil, I really just do not like that would even be a thing that you'd have to consider. I get wanting to nerf them, but it's such a half-baked thing, and it's like, by the time you put in that much effort, it's just, oh my god. It's not like you need to make the game easier, but going out of your way to make it harder in, like, the worst way possible, because it will have adverse effects on, like, a ton of other, like, players. It's not nice. Loyalty 2, and we're gonna get Smite 4 here instead of 5. I think that's the right play. It's too expensive, it's gonna add up, and honestly, I don't fucking care because it's Smite, so, like, I don't have to care. but still, it's not cool. Let's see here. Smite, smite, smite. Oh wait, yeah, right. That's on the loyalty to money. Thought I just heard a piston go off. I don't know why I would hear a piston go off, but I thought I did, and that kind of worried me. Fuck Flame, fuck Curse of Binding, who gives a fuck? Impaling, though, give me that shit right now. Yoink, hand it over. Good. I am gonna be a little picky with some of them, again, mainly because there's, like, a certain priority I'm kind of trying to go through. You know, not all books are created equal, things of that nature, you know, the deal. Luckily, I don't really care anymore. I've got enough here at the moment. I can walk away somewhat happy, so... We'll, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave this project as is for now. Um, I don't know where I'd even want to store all these, but you know, that's a thing for another time. That's not something for me to worry about at the moment. It's already been half an hour of this, by the way. I want to mention that. It took 20 minutes of just raw trading to get not even like half a shulker box of most books. Not even all of them, just most of them. So this is the kind of thing we're talking about. Not even in terms of gathering the resources to trade it. Even if I have all the resources right now, it would take hours upon hours just to trade for it, and it's just sitting in a trading UI, just trading. And it's the quickest. You know, that's another thing too. It's just the quickest. There's no better option than that in terms of just speed and amount and like, you know what, fair, but it, you know, oh my god, man, it's not something I want to do for all time. Thing about the new update, though, at least 1.20.2, where again, that's where the experimental villager stuff's coming into play. Or they're trying. It's experimental, so it's not coming into play yet. But that's where they're testing it out. The diamond ore changes, though, that's going to be interesting because you can find deep slate. I've really had books in here the whole time, but the deep slate diamond ore changes will be very interesting. So I'm looking forward to those because you know, more diamonds, especially good now that like they're useful again as just raw diamonds because of templates and whatnot. So that'll be nice. Although luckily I didn't have a shortage of them before, so I'm not really too bothered by it either way. But hey, it's always nice to have. Even if you've already got diamonds, it's always fun being able to find more, you know. Let's go ahead and peek on down, see what we got cooking down in the gunpowder farm. Now, you might hear them, they're dying, and that's good. That's what I'd love to hear. I'm always worried one of them somehow going to break out of jail and, like, annihilate me as I glide down, but that's just, no. It just will not happen. Good bit of gunpowder, yeah. Not a lot of it has changed, but you can see it's starting to flow in a little bit, so... I literally only just loaded this area too, technically, so... Kind of makes sense why we're not getting any... Wow. Good angle, huh? Shit, I don't know what else I want to do right now. I don't want to build, I hate trading. God, I do not want to trade anymore. I'm already regretting that I even said I wanted to do that, so... We're gonna, act like I didn't pretty much for right now. You guys got anything in here for me? Um, no, not really. No, yeah. I think I'm hitting that point again too, and I haven't hit it in a hot minute. It's probably been something like probably more than a full year by now. It's that kind of rut again where I've got stuff to do, but it's not stuff I want to do. And if I start a new project, it's gonna get added to a list of things that I've already have to do. So there's the mountains I have to work on. I technically want to build that castle inside of this small mountain here. I need to finish off the Parthenon altogether. Um, Sniffers, I want more of those. At least I pretty much did at least finish the gunpowder farm, so I'll give myself credit for that. I did at least do that. But it's like, you know, my main point here is that there's stuff I want to do and stuff I know I need. I don't need to do anything. There's stuff I know I want to do, but god damn if it ain't like the most boring stuff right now, you know? And it's just not something my heart's in at the moment, you know? There's still more I want to do in this world for sure, but maybe I don't think I'm quite ready to just come back to it completely yet. And I'm like, seriously, it's like I'm close to at least getting the outlining done for like the mountain here. But, you know, god man, the amount of stuff I have to grab for this, you know. Oh, maybe it'd be better to take a step back for like quite a while to just evaluate what I want to do. Because I want to finish this. There's no doubt in my mind. I want to finish this thing. You know, I got big plans for this stuff, and it's gonna be really fucking cool when it's done. But it's just like hardcore in this world specifically has gotten to a point now where it's like I've got everything, and now it's like, you know, I'm trying to become a trillionaire when I'm already like a billionaire. You know, it's like why even bother after a certain point? It stops mattering. You know. Um, and there's not exactly a lot of like fun like projects I want to do either that I want to do. You know, if I did do a fun project, it'd be something I don't want to do at that point, like a fun or break project for me would be like building a cool village out in here or something. Especially now, like if that new update does come out, I'd at least have access to like swamp villagers, which would always be cool. But like that's not stuff I want to do. It would be cool, and it'd be a somewhat easier project that I know I could do, but like my heart's not in that, you know. So it's like, what do I do here, you know? I want to work on this, but that means I have to sit down and work on this. And this isn't like again, this is not a small project. You can already tell by the scope alone. The outline has been like tens of shulker boxes of dirt. God forbid I fill in the fucking mountain, you know. God forbid it stops being an outline at some point. What then, you know? Like how much time do I have to spend on it at that rate, you know? Same deal. I mean, there's the rest of the in-game world to explore, sure, but what is there to see? You know, I really wish they had that new dimension. That a new dimension like that would have been so fucking nice to be able to explore. I want one that's like got good loot that like no matter what you're always gonna find value out of exploring for the loot. But like if not for the loot, okay, they need to build more like I don't know, like if they don't want to do like oh well your only incentive is to go to this place for the loot once or twice and that's it. I want more shit like the Deep Dark or like the Ancient Cities where it's more for the experience of being down there, but I kind of want it more where it's like I don't know. I kind of want there to be like a dimension where it's like how the end is, where you always are gonna spawn, no matter if your end portal's like 24,000 blocks away or like 1 block away from like the center of the overworld. It's always gonna put you in the same place in the end. I kind of want there to be like it spawns you in one fixed spot. There's only one way into that new dimension and one way out, and it's the same way you came in. So there's a challenge getting like outside of that kind of central like ring, but the farther out you go, the harder it gets, the more crazy shit you get, and like the more tense the experience of it all is, you know. I guess maybe the Elytra trivializes it after a certain point too, to be fair, especially with a lot of stuff too. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot left for me in the world here anymore to do that's like fun again. There's stuff I want to do that looks cool as fuck and it could be fun, but I think as it is right now, kind of with how my own mindset is personally, I don't think there's anything left I enjoy at the moment in this game. Not in the game as a whole, but again, just in this world. I can't stress this enough. There's so much cool stuff I want to do and I know would be fun, but there's too much of it. And again, my heart's just not in it, man. I mean, it's there's just nothing in here at the moment with my base, and I don't want to sit down and grind for more materials again or all this other shit. I don't like doing auto farms of certain things because it just is kind of disingenuous to what I've been trying to do for the past year, almost a year and a half. But not almost, it's been a year and a half, I think. Started February 2022, so yeah, it's been a year and a half. But there's just got to be more out there, you know. So there's an idea for another kind of like a sub series that I wanted to do, and I've actually done it before I died in it on account of being dumb. Where basically it's just I just want to do I just want to start over in hardcore again, but without any totems or shields at all. I think it'd be a cool different challenge. But I kind of want to do like a separate like actual like edited series on YouTube at some point. That's not editing just like highlights of this stream or whatever, because mainly there's nothing to highlight to be perfectly honest. But I just have like an actual idea for one I think would be really fun and just different. So I kind of want to give it a shot at some point. But it's again same deal, just sitting down and doing it, and then I still have to learn how to edit and then that, which I can do, but I gotta sit down and really like buckle down and learn. I'm just kind of not in the mood for that. So, unfortunately, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm kind of sorry nothing really happened here. I just kind of wanted to pop on and trade, and well, turns out I don't like it. I'm kind of glad they're at least looking into changing because I know it's fucked up. But it's like it still doesn't address the core problem that like that's still the fastest way to get the amount of enchantments that I need or want. You know. or anything that anyone could ever need or want, you know? It's just, and that already took 50 hours or something to get all those villagers and like all those trades and all the designing and all that kind of shit to do. But there's just no faster way for it, and it's a real damn shame, you know. I hope there's something better one day, but and I kind of, as for what I want to do for Minecraft, I guess going forward, I'm probably gonna take a much bigger break from this world. I wanted to really start again up today, but now after just kind of sitting down and talking about it, my heart's just it just ain't in it really. So I kind of don't want to do this for right. The fuck? Okay. I guess we got a frog in here. I just kind of don't want to do it like this anymore. So you know. I'm just kind of tired of doing this for this long. And because it's not even about it getting stale or nothing like that, but again, it's just I just got too much shit I want to do, and I know I've had this problem for like years of my own life now too, where I'm good at a lot of stuff I do, but like and even even if I'm not good at it right away, if it's something I want to learn, I'm more than capable of learning it and actually being good at it, but there's too much stuff I'm trying to do simultaneously, and it's just like I have all these projects that I'm like half good at or half done, or they're actualized on paper or in my head or whatever, and they're written down, and I start work on them, but they're much bigger in scope than I would have liked. So then I'm like, oh, well, I'll do something else to take my mind off of it. Maybe I'll come back to it with like an open head again, and then that's how it goes from doing this to the backside is not complete. My Wither skeleton farm that I wanted to redo just slightly is still not redone. This isn't redone. The villager trading hall is not redone, and you get my point here. There's too many open ends, and if I pick one of them to start with, it's a big commitment because I don't want to just sit down and like keep flip flopping back and forth between them anymore. I want to sit down and pick something and stick with it for a while. I'm tired of not doing that, but as it stands now, I'm kind of just not into doing that at the moment. I want to be, but I just can't like really make myself, and I know it's a bad idea to try and do that because that's how I'm never gonna want to come back. So I think for the time being, it's better to just maybe I'll try streaming other games or something. I haven't done that in a hot minute. I play Splatoon a lot on my own time. Uh, I'm good at one weapon because I like playing one specific weapon, and I get very loud when I play it, which is why I don't tend to stream it because I'm very quiet when I play this game. So I would go from being like, "Hey guys, welcome back to Splatoon 2. I'm gonna kill this guy and I'm gonna break into his house, and I like am like 3 times as loud easily, and just by talking, I'm 3 times as loud when I play that game. Not that I'm ever angry while playing it. I'm genuinely not, but God, I do get loud. If nothing else, I get fucking loud. So I don't want to do that forever. Give me that. Got one more in here. Oh, we got one more in here. Damn. And we snarled up in here. That's crazy. Oh well, we'll go plant these. But there's just nothing left in this world at the moment that I want to do. I've kind of done everything I've really wanted to do, and well, to be quite honest, the last update, while it was cool for like the cherry blossoms, the archaeology was fucking fun to do. But that's it. It's done. It's not really renewable stuff to a certain point. You go out and you explore them once, and the pots suck. Okay, they're lame as fuck. No one gives a fuck. They're just there. No one cares. The templates, I have still, despite having all the materials to do it, I have not even put one template on my armor. Mainly because I just don't think I remember or care to do it. And again, all my other shit is just too big, and if I keep starting smaller projects, I'm just gonna end up doing nothing again. And I'm kind of just not wanting to do smaller projects right now. And plus, my idea of small and still is fairly big, unfortunately. So again, I need to kind of like tone back my scale of what I'm trying to do. So I think I'm gonna probably take a good break from just streaming this world for like quite a while. I'm still gonna be like as honorable as I can in terms of just always streaming it. Again, there's gonna be the odd time where I like poke in to show a friend what I'm cooking up in here, but I always try to disclose that as accurately as I can. And then again, there's always video proof of like when I log out and shit like that. So I want honor with that kind of stuff because fake ass fucking Minecraft YouTubers, not cool. It's just not cool. Why lie about it? But I'm just not into this one anymore. It's been almost 1900 days, and I'm tired. There's still so much more I want to do, man, but I think it's time to try it at least for another world for a while, and then maybe come back to this one in a good month or not month. I mean, I'm talking a couple of months, and it's already been like a month, and I need to take more time to be honest. But I think there's more stuff I want to try and cook up and maybe get in order with my own life first again with that second job and just trying to redo everything and get my life set up. But I'm kind of out of I'm kind of out of stamina for this world. It's been 18 months, good 18 months. Not planning on quitting it, deleting it, dying, nothing like that. But I do need to take a break from it and like play a different fucking game or a different world for a little bit because goddamn, it is just day 1870 in here. I mean, it has been forever and a half. I mean, seriously, it's very impressive too. I mean, like again, grinding this out was insane on its own, and I still have to build the other 200 layers, but there's so much I want to do, but I gotta sit down and do it, and that's the problem. There's too much I want to do, so I need to kind of take a break for a good couple of months, maybe do some other projects in the side in the meantime, like to do stuff, and then just kind of go from there. I'm hoping to get that second job. Maybe 2024 would be a good time to come back to this world. It gives me 4 months to just kind of do whatever and kind of start testing the waters on other stuff and, pick up a second job, get my skills back in order, get some stuff put together. And once I do, then I can get really good. But, until then, I've kind of done everything I've wanted to here. And until there's something that really like grabs me back, per se, like if they just, man, dude, that fourth dimension, I'm telling you, if they just would have had that, would have pulled me back in hard. I just want one that's like super fucking tough. That's just it's not even about the loot in there. It's more about exploring there and seeing how far out you can make it while still being able to make it back in one piece. I really want some kind of challenge like that. That's why I like the end islands a lot too. It's like the gateways are definitely nice for convenience, but like and the loot's just kind of tired after a certain point, so it's definitely kind of like not cool anymore because it's been around for so long and it's not really challenging anymore. But I want something that like, and I could just challenge myself just by being like, oh well, I can just now wear armor or do. But come on, fucking, I'm not doing that, bitch. I've been in this world for so long. I'm not gonna throw it away to something like that by accident. Now maybe that is what I need, but I'd rather not because again, I still have so much unfinished shit here. Like, if I lost this world to like something like legitimate, like losing to like some like really fucking tough shit that was just nothing I could have done about it, and I was a situation I should have just avoided to begin with, but it was really cool, so it was kind of worth it. That's one thing, but losing it to like some self-imposed challenge, I don't feel like good about. I wouldn't be able to live with that. That's just not cool. I don't want to do that. So you know. But yeah. Yeah, literally, it is just don't die. That's the problem though, Mary, is that I can't die. Well, I can die, but I've got too much unfinished stuff, man. I want to do, and I can't keep doing this right now. So maybe I'll stream Splatoon in about 2 minutes here. That'll be fun. Yeah, would you love to see me play Splatoon? That would be fun. I'm sure it would be. So yeah, that's it for now. So yeah, it's day 1870, and I think I'm gonna play Splatoon somehow for some reason. So give me a couple of minutes here. Thanks for the talk though, at least. But yeah, I'll be back to this world at some point. I don't know when. Hopefully, like I said, 2024. But man, it is just second actually. But I'll come back to this world at some point, but not for a long time. It's it's been too long. So, but yeah, thank you all for watching, and hopefully we can Splatoon it up. I'm gonna warn you though, I'm a loud ass motherfucker when I play Splatoon, so fair warning on that one. Sorry in advance. So yeah.